All right. We had one injury coming out of it. Was Juwan Taylor, who hurt his right ankle. So other than that, we've got to do a little better than that. Obviously, when you're playing a good football team, it starts with me and doing my job better and giving our guys an opportunity to put them in good position there where they can make some plays. And against a team like this, both offensively and defensively, you have to take. You got to get off the field defensively, and you got to be able to stay on the field offensively and score touchdowns, not field goals. It's great for Bucker to make them for sure, but you want touchdowns in those situations. And so my hat goes off to them. Sean's done a nice job with them. They played a good game tonight. So that time's your.
And they wouldn't have Buffalo's pass rush, but
they've got those defensive ends are top notch, so they can roll them in, and you've got 3 or 4 of them that can bring it.
What's the best benefit? Just the timing of your offense.
Yeah, I could have helped the guys out, and I didn't do a very good job of that. So, and then we've got to obviously do a little better when given that opportunity.
Andy, what did you guys ask you about why they were able to move the ball the way they did today?
No, listen, they got the run game going, and then right when you think they're going to run, they come back with play action or naked, and they did a good job of it.
Andy, what did you see on the intentional ground and what was the official sighting?
I saw a tip ball. So I mean, I was at 83, somewhat in the vicinity there. So I thought that was why I called that. I tried to do.
Do you have any indication that any places had already factored into that before?
No, I didn't know that. No.
Coach Reed, what made it so difficult to cover the tight ends and not Kincaid had a big day with blocks?
Yeah, no, they did. They got us in one-on-one situations there, and they did a nice job. And it was a tough ask. We didn't have enough pressure on him to make him rush it. He had a little time to allow that to happen.
Andy, this will be your last time playing in this building. What has it been about this stadium that can help prepare your players for this atmosphere?
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere. That won't change in the new place. I mean, the fans here, they get wild, and so it's it's not going to be any different than other places. Good football team, so some good games.
Andy, what made that 4th and 17 work the way it did?
Yeah. Good throw, good catch. Yeah, so you got enough time there where you could put it up there.
In the first half.
Yeah, you got to score. You got to score a touchdown. That's you don't want to come out with a field goal. Although, listen, within it, we were still within striking distance, so it wasn't like we had opportunities. Can't start the second half the way we did, but my responsibility to make sure that doesn't happen, and it did.
Thought to get the consideration to try one more time there from the 1 on 4th down before going to that?
I wanted points. We had to come out there with points, so no, I thought about it for sure, but about getting the field goal was the right thing to do right there. Yeah, listen, I've got a good locker room there, so rest up and they'll come back strong. So, that's what we do. The guys that are nicked up here or throughout the year here, they've got to make sure they get in and get worked on. So.
It was supposed to be another electrifying chapter in the Kansas City Chiefs-Buffalo Bills rivalry. Instead, it turned into a roller coaster of chaos, concern, and curiosity, the kind of Sunday football fans will talk about long after the scoreboard went dark. Travis Kelce, Kansas City's indestructible tight end and heartbeat of the offense, limped into the locker room just before halftime. The crowd at Highmark Stadium roared, part jeers, part genuine worry as Kelce trailed by 3 or 4 trainers, clutched his chest after taking a brutal hit from Bills defender Cole Bishop. The collision left both men shaken, and even Buffalo fans could feel the jolt through the frosty air. Bills fans were letting him have it, and he was egging them on, reported Matthew Boove of WKBW. He was yelling, "I love it. I love it." It was a very Kelce response, fierce, defiant, and drenched in adrenaline. But beneath that fire was real pain. One fan joked online that Travis Kelce is going to have one hell of a time sneezing this week. After watching the slow-motion replay of the hit shared by CBS Sports, Kelce returned after halftime, visibly sore but unwilling to quit. He added 2 more catches for 23 yards, bringing his total to 3 receptions for 53 yards by the end of the third quarter. But as the Bills found their rhythm, the game began to slip away. Josh Allen, Buffalo's relentless quarterback, took command in the second half. His fourth quarter rush into the end zone sealed a commanding 28-13 lead, and perhaps more importantly, another regular season statement win against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs for all of Mahomes' postseason magic. Allen continues to rule their regular season rivalry, entering this week with a 4-1 record against the Chiefs during the regular season. Still, the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story because these two have a way of meeting again when it really counts. But the real story of the night wasn't just about touchdowns and tackles. It was about what happens when football, business, and fame collide. Even as questions swirl about Kelce's health, his off-field plans with Mahomes are heating up. The dynamic duo is bringing their winning chemistry to a new field, the culinary one. According to CanaCity.com, the pair is opening a steakhouse in downtown Kansas City called 1587 Prime, named in honor of their jersey numbers. The restaurant will be a collaboration with the hospitality group Noble 33 and is set to open inside the Lowe's Kansas City Hotel on Wyandotte Street. What makes this project special isn't just the star power behind it, it's the heart. Both Mahomes and Kelce have been clear that this won't be a snobby, high-priced hangout for the elite. We actually thought about that, Mahomes said. We don't want to make it too upscale or too high-priced that not everybody can go. We want it to be a place where Kansas City can call home, where everybody can come in and really enjoy it. It's a vision that mirrors the Chiefs' culture, family, teamwork, and community. And as the restaurant searches for its executive chef, fans are already dreaming of the day they can order a steak Mahomes style or grab a cocktail named after one of Kelce's iconic touchdown dances. While fans worried about Kelce's bruises, another corner of his life remains surprisingly calm. His relationship with Taylor Swift, despite swirling rumors that something might be off between the couples. Travis and Taylor. Patrick and Brittany Mahomes insiders say the truth is far more peaceful. Swift and Kelce aren't hanging out with Patrick and Brittany right now. An insider told Yahoo Entertainment, but there's no drama. They just have other priorities at the moment. Those priorities, privacy, peace, and the kind of simplicity their fame rarely allows. Kelce and Swift have been low-key lately, staying under the radar and focusing on the future of their relationship, the source added. They love Montana. No paparazzi, no pressure, just mountains, good food, and close friends. It's their happy place. In Montana, the world slows down. There are no red carpets, no flashing cameras, just quiet nights by the fire, shared laughter, and the kind of intimacy that doesn't need to be posted online. They were laughing all night. The insider shared, it was super relaxed. No bodyguards swarming, no glam squad, just friends having a great night out. As Taylor's Whirlwind Eras tour continues to dominate the globe, her personal life seems to be finding the kind of stability her lyrics once longed for. Taylor has her future planned out to a T, the source continued. She wants to get married and start a family, and now she's finally found someone who makes that dream feel real. Whether it's in the quiet valleys of Montana or the roaring stands of Arrowhead Stadium, the bond between the pop star and the football legend seems to grow stronger, tested by distance, protected by trust. And as for Kelce, his story isn't defined by one painful hit in Buffalo. It's about resilience, the kind that keeps him laughing through the pain, the kind that fuels his next catch. And maybe one day, his next big life chapter. So while the Chiefs regroup and fans wait for word on his condition, one thing is clear, Travis Kelce isn't done. Not with football, not with love, and not with life. Because for him, and maybe for Taylor too, the best plays always come after the hardest hits.